Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a September book haul for you, and I've got about 12 books I think to show you, and only 2 of those are library books. And so I have to apologize because in my last book tag I said that I don't buy books and that I borrow them from the library all the time. So in the past 2 weeks I bought 10 books. So I have to apologize because obviously I lied about buying books and I have a problem and I need to fix it because my TBR is just getting way too big. So anyway, let's get to it. The first book I got from the library, and that is The Rose and the Dagger. This is the second book in the duology. The first book is called The Wrath and the Dawn, and it's by Renee Ahdieh. And this duology, I've only read the first book so far. This is on my TBR for September still, so I've got a few days left to read it. And I've really enjoyed them so far. The writing is just beautiful, and I kind of wish this was a series that went longer. The second book I also got from the library, and that is a nonfiction business book called Rework, and it is by Jason Fried and David Heinemeier Hansson. This book is a business book, obviously, and it is really unique in that it kind of takes all the common business ideas that are out there in the world and throws them on their head, and just takes ideas and throws them at you from a new perspective. We kind of get caught up in how things work in business, and sometimes it's not always that way. So this book was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. So back in August, I hauled a book by Terry Blackstock called Last Light, and this book really intrigued me. It seems like it's the end of the world and everything's chaotic. Cars aren't working, computers aren't working, planes are down. It's just chaos, and everybody's trying to figure out what's going on. And this book really intrigued me, and I really like Terry Blackstock. She is a Christian author. And I was so intrigued by that book that I picked up the rest in the series. So the second book is called Night Light. The third book is called True Light. And the fourth book is called Dawn's Light. So I will let you know when I get to these how I enjoyed them. The next book I picked up, I also got from bookoutlet.com, and it was really cheap, and it's a Terry Blackstock book as well called Covenant Child. I don't know too much about this one, but as I told you, I really like Terry Blackstock, so I picked this one up. And of course, by Sarah J. Maas, I picked up The Empire of Storms. This book was one that I was really looking forward to, and I picked it up on September 6th, the day it came out, the morning it came out. And I'll have to let you know how I enjoyed this on my wrap-up. The next book I picked up was for my September TBR, and I don't think I'm going to have a chance to get to it yet, but that is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. I don't know too much about this one. I just know that it's been really highly recommended and people are really, really loving it. I recently joined a book club in the city that I'm in, and the book that they picked to do for October is The Secret Daughter, and it is by Shilpi Somaya Gowda. I think that's how you say it. Anyway, this is supposed to be a really, really good book. I don't know too much about this one, but I will let you know after I read it how I like it. The next book I picked up, again from hearing so much about it, and it is a book by Patrick Ness, A Monster Calls. This one's going to be on my October TBR as well, and I'm really looking forward to it. The only nonfiction book I got this month is called The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown, and it says, let go of who you think you're supposed to be and embrace who you are. So I'm really looking forward to this one. I was going to get this one from the library. See, I do try to get them from the library. But I was about 137th in line for this book. So I thought, forget that, I'm going to buy it. So I bought it. And the last book is one that I'm really, really excited about. This is by an author that I've read some of his other stuff and really, really loved it. and this book is called Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Now, I read The Wayward Pines by Blake Crouch, and I couldn't put them down. I love those books. I couldn't turn the pages fast enough, and I really, really enjoyed them. This book is getting great reviews, and from what I'm able to tell, people aren't able to put this one down. And it's also giving people a lot to think about, so a lot to think about in their lives. So that's really interesting to me. Well, that's it, everyone. That is my book haul for September. Hopefully next month I will not be buying as many books. I've got a lot on my TBR, and I've got a lot of books to get to, so I don't need to be buying any more in the next little while anyway. So if any of those books sound interesting to you, or you've read them or plan to read them, please let me know. I'm really excited to hear what books I have in common with other people. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye!